I'm going to go ahead and get Ads Manager up. Quite a bit has happened in the past month. quite a Alright, quite a bit has happened in the past month. So, within the last month, I've released a new song, Space Odyssey, and preceding that, I've had 2 weeks of promotion for Peaceful Dusk, which has done quite well. Now, get the elephant out the room. I'm in college right now, and I just moved into my apartment, so got the new posters up. Well, not new, the posters up, and it's nice. I got a walk-in closet now. So anyway, to start things off, there was a communication breakdown when I was promoting Peaceful Dusk, where there were conversions. People were clicking on the links on the landing pages on my ad, but that data wasn't being reported to Meta. So what I saw was, for like 3 days, I got nothing. I spent $21, $7 a day, and I didn't get shit, which stressed me out until I figured out on Submit Hub, people were still reporting, like people were still clicking. So that tells me like there was a communication breakdown. It is what it is. And I've recently started using a conversions API. That's like another way of data reporting. So that's that. Because of that lack of reporting, I decided to use a new and improved ad campaign. These use new visuals that are much more simple. It's really just the song advertising itself. And it did quite well. The song right now has about 80 streams, and most of those came in those last 2 weeks. It's very nice. So the usual auction campaign, using like engagement campaign, where I advertise in mostly tier 1 and some tier 2 countries, $7 a day. I put the ad, the placements are stories on Instagram and Facebook. Case in point, it did good. I had days where I'd get 6 streams a day, or 7, or 5, or 4, just multiple. And that was nice. That was really nice. That was something new that I hadn't really experienced before, because Red Past the Limits just didn't do well. Now, with that being said, now that I'm not promoting it anymore, I'm getting sporadic streams. So today is August 16th, so we're about halfway in the month, and I gotten about 5 streams off of just nothing, no promotion or anything. So I think that's cool. I'm really excited. That could be my first song to hit 100 streams. I'm not sure, to be honest. I don't know how long it'll take for those extra 20 to be accumulated. Maybe it'll be that song or something else. I don't know. I think it's cool that it got to that point. Still a long way off from making money off of Spotify, but it's whatever. And speaking of DistroKid, I don't know how much money I'm owed. I mean, it's pennies, but I still got streams in Apple Music and Amazon Music. So when that comes through, I'll see how much I actually made that month. My guess, 10 to 20 cents. It is what it is. I'm just happy my catalog is generating money. These are songs I made 4 or 5 years ago when I was in high school, and here they are now. I can promote them with social media content, such and such. So I'm happy about that. This is the start of me releasing my music, because I have a back catalog of songs that I can just put out, promote, and not have to make any new music, because I have made new music in the past 4 to 5 years, but I do get busy, school, that sort of thing. So yeah, there's that. I do want to check in too. In August, some weird shit happened on 2 different occasions. So in one day, my song Rev Past the Limits got streamed 15 or 16 times, all from Augusta, Georgia, in the US. I don't know who the fuck did that. I don't know. Is it real? I don't know. I'm not gonna question it. That's like that's outside my wheelhouse. I don't know why I did that. And then it happened again with Space Odyssey. Somebody in Los Angeles streamed it 16 times in one day, or multiple people. I don't really know. Is it fake? I'm not sure. Will I get paid for it? Maybe. Whether or not it is real or not, it was still weird to see the way Apple Music reports their data as in little bar graphs, and you had these little itty bitty ones and then this massive leap. It surprised me, and it's weird. The streams I've been getting in Apple Music, it's almost every day. I might go a week where I get a stream every day or a couple streams every day, and I might go a few days without it, and it'll come back, and then you have that spike that I don't know where it came from. So yeah, that was weird. That was a weird experience. And Amazon Music, it's peanuts. I'm not getting much. I might get a couple streams in a week. So yeah, that not a lot of people are going towards that side, that part of streaming. Not a lot. I guess not a lot of people have Amazon Music. It is what it is. Yeah, most of the people that get in my ads usually go to Spotify or Apple Music, and that's like 70 or 80%. So yeah, there's that. So that was Peaceful Dusk. That was a success. I'm happy about that. Space Odyssey has been a little more lukewarm, a little harder to promote. Maybe it's not as good. I mean, I sort of agree. I've only been talking about ads, but I haven't touched up on social media content. That's been good. My YouTube shorts usually perform the best. I mean, I get several. I mean, I'm uploading videos every day now, and a good chunk of those get in the hundreds of views with likes, sometimes comments, and it's cool. It's nice to see every day. I wake up, go about my day, and about 2-3 o'clock I'll check, because I usually upload it around noon. I check to see how many views, who clicked away, that sort of thing. The face videos, they do well. They do really well. Sometimes the hardware videos do well too, and I have learned that I'm not going to be putting out ad visual videos because they suck. They never do well. I mean, 30 views on YouTube Shorts is terrible. I don't know. I have noticed something too when I have a YouTube short that does like 1 view in 2 hours. That's not normal. Something's wrong. So I go in, I change the title, and then it gets a second life. And it usually does quite well. Sometimes it's something lukewarm, 50, 60 views, but I had one a few days ago get up to 300 views for a YouTube short. So I think it's cool. And it's been building up a YouTube audience. I now have 40 subscribers, which is crazy for me because I have a personal YouTube account that I used to post on, and the most I ever got was 32. So I'm past that point. I'm beyond, I'm in uncharted territory, as weird as it sounds, to have 40 subscribers and be happy about it. But it's cool. I like to see it. Most of those, I'd say, well, several of those have come in the past month. So what I've been doing, slowly accumulating people who subscribed, who like it. Now, I have gotten some bad comments, whatever. It's usually so extreme that it doesn't really make sense why they'd comment. I might get a bad comment like, "This is shit, you should quit," or something like that. But it doesn't come up very much. And it's that I'm really enjoying this process. That outweighs the bad comments that I get. And it doesn't come up much. On TikTok, I get consistent views on TikTok, but some videos don't get likes, some do. I don't really know why. Some of the ones of me talking, like with Space Odyssey, they do okay. I'll be honest. Maybe they don't have engaging hooks, I'm not really sure, but I'm around 100 views, or I get 1 to 150. And yeah, it's cool. I've been watching TikTok recently. I never had the app before, but now that I am, like starting to get a lot of like musician content, that sort of thing, and something about SEO or like in creator insight. You can see what people searched up for your name, like Space Odyssey instrumental, Space Odyssey McCoy. So it's neat to see it, and I do appreciate the people liking my videos, because it's grown past just one of my friends from high school that like we keep in touch a lot, but it's gone past him, which is awesome. So I think it's cool. Facebook and Instagram, these past few days, it sucked. It's tanked like 10 to 20 views in a post or a reel. It sucks. Sometimes it's better. Maybe it's the talking videos that don't do well on Instagram or Facebook. I don't think I'll stop posting them, but for the time being, it sucks to see. It's weird though, because sometimes on Facebook, I'll get a video with hundreds of views. One of my cool space stuff videos got like 1,800 on Facebook. And yeah, that's weird. The juxtaposition. So I want to check that in. That covers ads and social media. So how about streams? Well, I've mentioned Peaceful Dusk, but Space Odyssey has got about 30 streams in this first half of the month, which it's better than Rev Past the Limits, but it's not as good as Peaceful Dusk. Now, I have a few theories. The ad campaign I'm running didn't really do well. The first ad campaign I did, Romania, the traffic from Romania hijacked it. I mean, I started getting like 40 cents a conversion or 30 cents in a conversion for a day, and all the traffic was from Romania, which is weird. Never seen that. I added a few more tier 2 countries, but I don't think I'll advertise in those going forward, because I would get a lot of views, but not a lot of conversions. And that sucks. So definitely, it was weird. Yeah, definitely don't want to go to use Romania. Poland has actually been doing quite well. They've really streamed Space Odyssey compared to other European countries. I mean, shout out them if any of them see this video. I think that's really cool. It's a different story on Apple Music. It's mostly US because of that weird spike in streaming. I don't know, from LA. Not sure why. I'll show a picture of Space Odyssey streams. Most of them came within the first few days. So there was an audience that saw that I released a new song and they went to listen to it. I'm going to look right now. First day was a stream. Second day was 2 streams. And then the next, August 3rd, was 7. That was new. It fell off. And then there's like these little valleys and mountains of streams. Whereas now it's like 1 a day, and then yesterday was 0 because I turned off the ad campaign. So the save rate's been good. It's about 50%. I'll show right here. Multiple people have added it to a playlist, so that's a better start than Peaceful Dusk. But streaming wise, if my next campaign doesn't do as well, then it won't get as many streams as Peaceful Dusk. So it is what it is. Just got to release a new song, see how that works, see what lands and what doesn't. It's a learning process, and yeah, I think it's neat. I'm not losing much doing this at all, to be honest. It's $50 a week. The videos are easy to make. The music's already been made, so I just put it out. My DoorDash money is doing quite well with paying for ads, so I could keep doing this. School's about to start. I think I can still do it because the music's already done, and I just need to put it out. So in the future, I hope this compounds into an audience, into something that people listen to consistently, because I do want to say something about that. I've noticed that my streams per listener has been going up steadily from 1 to 1.2 to about 1.5 now. And I think it'll continue to rise as I put out more songs. That's just a hypothesis. I don't really know if that's going to be true. Because right now I've got 61 monthly listeners, 60 active listeners, and 89 streams in the past 28 days. That shit's crazy. That's still like a runoff from people listening to Peaceful Dusk. But yeah, 21 playlist ads, 37 saves, 4 followers in the past month. And yeah, well, 3 of those playlist ads are for me because I recently created an artist playlist that's on my front page for Spotify, and that's where all my catalog will be. I saw something interesting about promoting a playlist of your catalog so that you get people in the door who can listen to all your songs in one place, and they might like a song or they might not, but if they do, they can save it, and that can increase your monthly listeners because you'll have more traction. Right now, I can't afford that. $7 a day is enough for one campaign. I don't really see how allocating like $2 into a playlist ad campaign would really help, because some of my ad campaigns really haven't done well. I might get 80 cents a conversion or 50 cents or 70. The first Space Odyssey ad campaign was like in the upper 60s, like 70 cents conversion, and I spent about $80 there. So those results translated to $2 a day. That's like 2 or 3 conversions. That sucks, honestly. I don't really see why I should do that. I feel like I'd be spreading myself too thin. So right. I don't know. Maybe if I start making money off of music, or I do enough DoorDash to be able to afford like $12 a day or 10, maybe. But I think at that point I would probably just put $10 a day into an ad campaign of a new song. So yeah, it's something I've thought about over time. So let me see if there's anything else. I just saw something interesting in my Spotify page for previously active listeners. So people who haven't streamed in the past 28 days. My percentage is at 31%. So 27 previously active listeners. And I think that's interesting. If I had more money, I might be able to tap into them to get them back to listening to my catalog. I'm just learning about this now. But my 87 streams in the past 28 days have been just active listeners. So yeah. Going to the demographics, the share of women to men was pretty skewed towards women. The share of my audience as women were 65%. And that might have been because the ad campaign did well with women. So, but right now it's more male. So 54% male people listening to my music. So I'm looking here at the stats. My most popular audience range is 45 to 54 Gen Xers. So that's been the most successful group of my ad campaigns. I do have mostly male, 35 to 44, 4 female, 3 male in 25 to 34 range, and then 1 female and 2 male in the 18 to 24 range. So it's starting to skew back towards male. There's a 54% share of my audience now that is male. So let's see. With release engagement, it's been pretty high. Of my 60 monthly listeners, 23 of them intentionally streamed the song in the first 15 days. Now, a good chunk of that's probably going to be the ad campaign that I ran. But the first few days, I don't really know how to explain it. It was probably them and the ad campaign. So yeah, that was cool. This is my first time looking through the analytics of it all. And with Rev Past the Limits, it's had 4 streams in the past 28 days, with Peaceful Dusk having 5. So my songs are getting streams even without active promotion. It's not much, but it's better than 0, which is nice. That's the whole reason I've been running ads. And it's actually the reason too why I like making these videos, because I'm a big fan of Bjokib, or Bjorn Kibsgaard, and anytime he releases a video of how he got 150,000 monthly listeners, I'm all ears, because he's actually doing the thing and it's working, because he's been at it for 4 years. Now I'm 3 months in, so I can't really get pissy about low stream counts or active monthly listeners, because in May, 3 months ago, I didn't have anything. Well, I didn't have a DistroKid account and a catalog. All I had was a YouTube channel, and I've been releasing a song a week of my old stuff and putting like 2 or 3 YouTube shorts, releasing it at the same time, which now I realize pretty goofy. Who's going to see that? It's very, very inconsistent. So right now, this is a machine. This is a machine that is getting results. The ad campaign is working at people outside the US, Facebook and Instagram, mostly Facebook. And the social media content, is it helping? I'm not really sure, to be honest. It's definitely getting exposure. On TikTok, I swear, like, a lot of my profile views are people I know in my personal life that I knew in like my hometown. I'm like, oh, fuck. Because I was thinking maybe some anonymity when I go out, but since I put my music out and my content, yeah, people in my personal life are going to see it. And it's not embarrassing. I'm not embarrassed by this, pointing up at text or doing like a selfie of me in my room, or I guess now it's going to be this apartment. So those feelings don't really last. If I was doing stupid shit on TikTok and people saw that in my personal life, that's embarrassing. That's secondhand embarrassment. People I went to high school with, they'd see that and be like, oh my God, I'm so grateful I'm in my life path, not having to do that. It'd be awkward, especially to see them again, because now I don't mind telling people I like to make music and I want to release it. I don't mind saying that and promoting it, because this is something I do care about. It's not something that is a phase. I don't want it to be a phase. As long as I can work, as long as I can make money, then I'll keep promoting. And I mean, the bar's pretty low. Bar's pretty low. So this is month 3. This is the second half of Peaceful Dusk and the first half of Space Odyssey. So I'll see y'all in a couple weeks. Like and subscribe if you liked what I was talking about. And if you're here from YouTube Shorts, that's cool. That's really cool. So I'm very thankful for all the support in the past few months. And one thing too, I've been seeing people watch my last ad campaign videos as I release YouTube Shorts. So when I see a YouTube Short release, that brings up my ad campaign videos and the song itself on YouTube and other YouTube Shorts. So every day is something new. Every day is a discovery, seeing what works and what doesn't, and I'm happy for it. I'm happy to have this machine now of content, because everything is scheduled. I'm not here every day posting videos. A lot of it I filmed like a week ago, and I edited it, and it's out, and it's going to be ready noon every day. So I'll get results every day, and I think that's cool. So Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.